How to install the Sonance SBXL-100 soundbar. First, ensure you have all the pieces and equipment required for this installation. It's important to note that 2 or more people must assist with installation, and you should never release the soundbar until you confirm it's securely mounted. You should always have multiple people holding the bar when installing or removing it from the wall. The SBXL-100 requires connection to a power outlet. Plan ahead and have an electrician install an outlet behind the SBXL-100 soundbar to provide power before beginning installation. The straight edge alignment template can be used as a guide for proper outlet placement. Installation. Carefully remove the grill from the soundbar and set aside. The grill contains strong magnets, so keep fingers clear when separating to avoid pinching. Find and mark the center of the TV on the wall. Measure 40 9/16 from the center mark to the left. This marks the left edge of the alignment template. When mounting below a TV that's already mounted, allow at least 2 inches above the top of the alignment template to provide enough clearance to lower the SBXL-100 soundbar onto its Z bracket. Hold the alignment template against the wall in the marked position, aligning the top of the template with the desired height of the soundbar at the 2-inch marking, and the left edge aligned with the measured left mark. Be sure it's oriented with the 2 Z-bracket markings facing downward so they appear on the bottom edge of the alignment template. Adjust the alignment's template's positioning until the bubble in the level is centered, indicating the template is level on the wall. Use 2 provided screws to secure the alignment template to the wall anywhere on its surface. Use a stud finder to locate studs along the width of the alignment template and mark their locations along the bottom edge. To ensure safe and secure mounting, the SBXL-100 Z brackets are designed for 16-inch on-center stud construction, with adjustable positioning for 11 to 24-inch spacing between studs. Each bracket must be secured to 2 or more studs for safe installation. Identify the 2 knockout locations to the left and right of the bubble level on the alignment template. Mark the size and locations for these 2 areas on the wall along the bottom of the alignment template to help identify where to cut the surface for wiring low-voltage connections and placement for an electrician to install an outlet for power. If a stud is located within one of the locations marked on the template, plan to use the other knockout for all connections. The bottom of the template will mark the center of the knockout opening. Be sure to cut on center to that marking. Place 1 Z-bracket along the bottom edge of the alignment template with the screw hole edge facing downward and flat against the wall. Make sure that the top edge of the bracket touches the bottom edge of the alignment template, but do not overlap. Move the bracket left or right as needed to align the mounting holes with the stud's locations. This doesn't need to be perfectly within the defined bracket bounds, but it should not extend outside of the physical boundary width of the alignment template. Once in position, use 4 provided screws to secure the Z-bracket to the wall. At least one of these screws must make contact with a stud. Repeat this process for the second Z-bracket. Once both Z-brackets are mounted to the wall, remove the 2 screws in the alignment template to remove the template from the wall. Place the alignment template on the edge against the face of both Z-brackets. Check for areas where it misses contact with the bracket. Test the shims along the areas where there are gaps between the alignment template and the brackets. Insert the appropriate shims behind the bottom of each Z-bracket at the marked locations to push the bracket away from the wall. This provides the needed clearance to position the soundbar brackets along its full length. Once the brackets are secured and the knockout locations are marked, remove all wall tape. Cut a hole in the wall for low-voltage wiring, using the knockout markings as guides. Please note, high-voltage cables must not be run through the walls. Only run low-voltage cables through the walls. Run the HDMI through the wall opening, running from the knockout location, exiting the wall at the TV location above. Connect the HDMI at the TV end into the TV input. Secure the SBXL-100 soundbar to the brackets on the wall by lifting the soundbar above the bracket height and then slowly lowering it until the back of the soundbar catches the edge of both Z brackets along the top edge. Ensure both sides of the soundbar are securely engaged before releasing. Plug the power into the SBXL-100 and the outlet through the knockout. Sonance recommends having an electrician install an outlet directly behind the SBXL-100 soundbar within the area behind the knockout. Connect the HDMI from the knockout opening to the HDMI input inside the SBXL-100. Carefully attach the magnetic grill to the soundbar, taking care not to pinch fingers with the strong magnets and not to bend the grill when placing it. In the settings of the connected TV, ensure that the audio type is set to PCM. To change the TV settings to PCM for most TVs, navigate within the TV settings menu to Audio, Sound, or Similar to find the settings for digital audio output format. This may be listed as Digital Audio Out, Audio Format, or HDMI Audio Format. Find and select PCM, making sure to press OK or Enter to confirm the selection. The SBXL-100 soundbar features an in-app setting adjustment for its built-in Sonance UA series amplifier. Scan the QR code to get the app. And that's it. Enjoy your Sonance SBXL-100 soundbar.